Hi, my name is Manny. Um, I decided that today would be the first day that I launch a video or whatever you kids are calling it these days. I have been on this amazing, crazy journey for the last 50 years. And in the last 2 years, I've really figured out how to let go of the past and all the failures and all the mistakes that I've made and the things that people have done to me and the things that people have hurt me with and how society is unfair and all these things that sort of kept me down and kept me from reaching my potential, or at least kept me from growing, and learned how to let them go. Learned how to take my day every day and give it my max. Learned how to find joy and happiness in every day amidst all of the things that have happened to me and continue to happen to me. But I've learned how to manage my expectations, how to set no limits on my goals, which I may sound contradictory, but it's not. It's like I understand what I'm capable of doing and I focus on that. Learned how to forgive everybody that's ever done anything wrong to me. Learned how to forgive myself. Learned how to take the small things and focus on those so that every day I see winning, and goals being accomplished. And so I've been talking to some friends and people who've listened to my story and tell me, man, you got to share that, all the things you've been through, and you still have this great attitude and you still have this positive outlook on life, but it didn't come easy. And it didn't come from me just taking a cliche like, oh, everything's good, be happy for everything and just going with that. It takes like daily work on figuring out how to approach every situation differently and how to approach every situation, everything that happens to you on a daily basis. How do I approach that differently so that I'm looking at it from a different perspective and I can walk away from it all either learning a lesson or at the very least not being affected emotionally by something else that happens outside of me. I think these are important lessons to talk about. How to heal relationships with your exes, with your children, with people that you've messed up with or that they messed up with you, and you really just want that connection again but can't figure out how to communicate with those people directly. That's what I've learned, is how to put myself out there, be vulnerable, take responsibility, and then watch my life flourish from that point. So this channel is going to be just about that. It's about being 50 years old as a man and going back over my life and saying like, no, I could have done things very differently, and I need to go to the people that are hurt by me, or I don't have a relationship that I wish I did, and go back to and just apologize for the parts that are mine. And how do I do that in a way that doesn't make me feel like I'm giving everything away, or that I'm not holding other people responsible for the things they did? There's a way to do it. There's a way to get back those relationships. You just have to really think through every situation and really take responsibility for the things you've done. So that's what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about just learning how to change perspective so that you can live every day the happiest you've ever been. That's what I'm doing right now. And the only reason I'm starting this channel is because I'm doing it and it's working and I'm happy and I find joy in all these little things, and I take time to relish in the relationships that I have with my friends and with my daughter. And it wasn't always this way. 2 years ago, I was coming off of drug addiction. I didn't have any, I wasn't hanging out with my friends. I never saw my kid. It was crazy. So moving forward in this, in these little videos that I'll be putting together, and hopefully they'll be getting better as I learn, but I'm going to try to be as authentic as possible and not be crazy editing every little bit for what it is. But come along with me. Let's go figure out how to get happy. Okay. All right. So for now, that's my first one, and welcome to the channel. Thanks.